Two teams will meet in their history. First time in the postseason. We welcome you back to the booth, Joe and Troy. And let's talk about the Giants. We were there in Tampa, Florida last week. My gosh, they played a good game, Eli in particular. And they come in very confident here today.
Confident is the word to describe the New York Giants. They love this building. They love their chances. And they love being in the underdog role. Brandon Jacobs, for example, he was so confident before the game. He was actually practicing how he was going to spike the ball. When I asked him about it, he says, I plan to get there a lot. And then he echoed something that a number of players told me. The New York Giants just feel it's simply their turn. Back to you.
The atmosphere is a little different here at Texas Stadium for a playoff game from what it is in a regular season.
Dominic Hickson waiting for it for the Giants from outside his own end zone. Fakes a reverse. Hickson tripped up at the 20, and he falls forward to the 23.
You've got to give Eli Manning a place to step up. Sean O'Hara is going to be important in allowing him to do that.
Brandon Jacobs gets it, cuts back a bit. Aiken Adele on the stop. He needed help, and a pickup of 5. We look at the defense. 2nd and 5. Jacobs over the left side with blocking in front of him, has a first down. Wrestled down by Greg Ellis, a gain of 9. So 2 carries for Jacobs, 14 yards to start his day.
First third down for the Giants.
DeMarcus Ware got an early jump. There is a flag on the play. Pass broken up by Reeves for Toomer, but there's a flag down, and it's against Dallas. DeMarcus Ware came across too early.
You're going to see DeMarcus Ware right here. He's trying to anticipate the snap count.
Number 94, defense. 5-yard penalty remains. Third down.
Now, I'll tell you, Joe, from that angle, it looked like he was actually moving in sequence with when the ball was snapped, but
after the 5-yard penalty. Manning keeps it, and it just depends on the spot. First down.
I think you look back at that Washington game. I mean, that win, as improbable as it looked, really saved their season.
Manning fires and finds a wide open Amani Toomer, who stays on his feet down the sideline. No penalty flags, touchdown. Starting at their own 23 are the Cowboys, down 7. Marion Barber gets the start today, and a penalty flag comes in as Barber lost the football. Tony Romo comes up with a fumble. It looked like there may have been a face mask on the tackle by Kavika Mitchell. He got his hands up on the face mask of Marion Barber, number 55.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and that's going to be the 15-yard variety as well when you see him turn and he didn't let go.
Marion Barber tries the left side. Giants defense strings it out. Barber gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And say again what you said a moment ago. Up front, this defense for the Giants is as good as it gets. And if they can get pressure with that front 4, what a difference that makes.
They've got to be able to knock him around and get him out of rhythm if they're going to have any success.
A blitz from the Giants. This ball comes fluttering out, and the pass is incomplete. So they do bring a blitz. They get extra pressure, and Steve Spagnuolo dials one up on 3rd and 10. And it's a 3 and out for this Dallas offense after the penalty. Manning to start with a throw and hits Toomer again. Amani Toomer is out to the 21 plus and has a first down for the Giants. Jacobs gets it right up the middle. Down to the 30, where he's a yard shy of a first down. Picked up 9. Brady James on the tackle for Dallas. From the 36, a handoff to Bradshaw, running left. Hops up through the hole and picks up another first down, a gain of 12. Bradshaw gets it, cuts it up. Ahmad Bradshaw to the 45-yard line of the Cowboys, 2 yards shy of a first down. 3rd down and 2. They hand it to Bradshaw, and Bradshaw looks short of first down yardage.
And now Tom Coughlin's going to be faced with his first big decision here, and it's no decision at all. He's going to punt. The short, easy completions for Eli Manning, mixing in the running game. He's going to take another one of those type games today.
Marion Barber gets it. Little cutback out to the 10. 6-yard run by Marion Barber, and Barry Cofield was in on the stop. Pierce was in there as well. 32 total points. The throw to the sideline, well done. Beautifully timed into the back shoulder of Terrell Owens. Good for 13 and a first down. 2nd and 13. Barber gets it. Breaks free. Marion Barber into Giant territory. It's Barber's 9th carry this season of 20 or more yards. 36 to be exact, and wide open is Creighton down inside the 30.
You know, these linebackers have been exposed at various times this year.
Marion Barber picks up 11. Butler on the stop. First and 15. Cowboys spread him out. Throw for the corner. T.O. Touchdown. Antonio Pierce, Romo, and then the two coordinators, Jason Garrett, Steve Spagnuolo. Starting from just inside their own 10 are the Cowboys in a 7-7 game. Marion Barber just runs right through Aaron Ross and picks up 8. Let's go down to Chris Myers. Barber gets it, has the first down, and as is typical with this guy, it takes 4 guys to bring him to the ground. First down, Dallas. Word is he had a burner. It's word from the sideline. Romo making a play. Slides forward. Got a hit on the end of it. Gerard didn't like it. Trying to protect his quarterback, Antonio Pierce. Barber back in there. He carries it, and he plows forward to the 35-yard line. Quick throw to Glenn, makes a move. Has a first down. Terry Glenn, his first catch of the year. 3rd down and 7. Romo throws on the run and finds Terrell Owens first down. Right on the outside edge of field goal range for Nick Folk right now. Mitchell came on a blitz. Romo over the middle. T.O. 5 for 5 on 3rd down on this drive. Play action from Romo. Rolls out, throws low, caught by Witten. 1st and goal. 2nd and goal. Barber to about the 1. Barber. No signal yet. Touchdown. We take a look at the most years that it's been since the last playoff win. The Bengals have gone 17 years. They beat Houston in '91. The Lions 16 years. Kansas City 14 years since they beat Houston in '94. Buffalo 12. They beat Miami in 1995. And hard to believe, but the Dallas Cowboys have gone 11 years since their last playoff victory. 4-man rush, and that ball may have been tipped coming out. It came out funny in the direction of Amani Toomer. 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun, Manning throws and caught by Smith. Manning throws, completes again to Smith, who's out of bounds with a first down, and a flag comes in at the end of the play. 28 seconds left in the half, and it's the big face mask call, says Eli Manning.
Personal foul, grasping the face mask, number 35 to the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So that's Jock Reeves, and here are the Giants moving the ball down the field, and a big part of it 15 yards because of that. Manning with time, throws and completes to Boss. And the rookie tight end sets up first and goal at the 4. His first catch, 19 yards. Manning over the middle. Toomer, touchdown, New York. What a drive put together by Manning, and a fight breaks out between Brandon Jacobs and Roy Williams. And we are 14-14 at the half. Manning, Romo, Giants, Cowboys. This battle within the NFC East. Winner goes to the NFC Championship game. Visa halftime show coming up. Tied at 14 after a half. A good one at Texas Stadium. Miles Austin, Nathan Jones waiting for the kick. And it's Jones. Nathan Jones crosses the 20. A blitz off the edge. Romo throws and completes to Whit. Third down and 2. Marion Barber has a first down. Boy, it certainly looked, Troy. Jason Witten started that play in the backfield. Barber again bounces it after running into a wall, and he crosses down inside the 45 to the 44, picked up 5. Snap was late again. Romo throws to Glenn. First down. Gerard, Troy, is having a tough time getting the snap back on time, but the officials are letting him play on.
Winning in the trenches today.
2nd and 8. Romo trying to make a play. Runs into his own teammate and falls forward for a first down, and that's what Tony Romo does. Romo over the middle, had open. Terrell Owens wide open, but overthrew him, a little behind him. It's 4th down. The field goal unit. Nick Folk, the rookie, will come on and try and break this tie. 34-yard attempt by Nick Folk. The rookie drills it. And it's 17-14 Dallas, the #1 seed. Word on Aaron Ross is he's finished for the rest of the game. Out of the shotgun, Manning throws. Toomer left wide open. And Amani Toomer has a first down at the 25. Manning steps up, throws, completes. Steve Smith sets up first and goal from the 9. An 11-yard completion on 3rd and 6. And Ahmad Bradshaw stays on his feet down to the 1. Madison Hedgecock, the fullback, with a good block out in front of Bradshaw. Jacobs is the tailback. Jacobs gets it and scores. Touchdown, Giants. Jacobs fires the football into the play clock as the Giants now jump out in front for the 2nd time in this game. Pass is caught by Witten. What a throw, just as he was hit. Romo completes for 14 yards. Strahan was coming, and Tony Romo just got rid of it. Good play by Corey Webster. Looking left all the way, and the pass is caught by Creighton. Webster was there again, and Creighton's good for 15 yards. Oh. A blitz from the Giants. Romo's in trouble and goes down. Sacked for the first time in this game, and there were 4 Giants chasing him. backpedaling, throws out of the reach of Glenn. And you said it, that entire series, the Giants finally got pressure on Tony Romo. McBriar hits the punt and hits a beauty. High hanging punt and over the head of McQuarters and down by Carpenter. You talk about a special teams play. Carpenter downfield after a beautiful punt of 58 yards by Matt McBriar. This Dallas defense needs to come up with a stop. Jacobs fights forward, got away from Anthony Spencer and picked up 2. Toss to Jacobs, trying to get to the edge. He doesn't get it. Henry came up to support on the run. And the defense for the Cowboys holds. It's 4th down. Creighton waiting for it for Dallas. Creighton drops it, gets back on top of it. Romo fires high and a penalty flag comes in. Creighton ended up on the ground, so did Romo.
Prior to the pass, holding, number 25, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's McQuarters.
Yeah, McQuarters matched up on Patrick Creighton. You know, he hit him within the 5. You see the jersey. Gosh, he's dragging it to the ground. I mean, pressure there. OCU Manure on that last one was the guy who got to Romo.
Strahan coming, flushing Romo out of the pocket, who goes down, did not get rid of the football, and all the way back inside the 40 in the arms of Kavika Mitchell, a loss of 14. Romo over the middle, it's Witten. And Witten gets it to the 41-yard line. 4 yards short of a first down, picked up 20, and he was sitting in a wide open hole in that defense. Penalty flags at the snap, and the pass is caught. Flags are down. Another flag comes in at the end of the play in the secondary. On this play.
Illegal formation, offense.
Now Pete Morelli will be alerted that there's another foul.
Illegal formation, offense. Only 6 men on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
So they're going to, Romo's going to argue and say, what about the penalty in the secondary?
There is no foul downfield for pass interference.
And so they pick up the flag for pass interference, and that makes it a little tougher on 3rd down, 3rd and 9.
Well, I can tell you, I mean, you're watching Tony, he's getting frustrated. He's getting frustrated, getting knocked down. He's getting frustrated that they haven't been able to take more advantage.
Romo goes for it. Penalty flag as Owens can't come down with it. Webster had coverage, but there is a flag in that area. And it's against the Giants.
Hands to the face, number 23, the defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Romo with a pocket this time. Throws it away. Really no receiver in that vicinity. Romo was in the pocket. But there is no flag for grounding on the field.
Yeah, and I think it was because he wasn't in jeopardy. Well, they throw it now. I thought they weren't going to have it because he wasn't in jeopardy of being sacked.
Grounding. Number 9, offense. 10-yard penalty and loss of down. 2nd down.
Play clock down to 1. A pump fake. Aired out for Gerald Owens. Downfield, underthrown. It's 4th down. Third down and 5. Snap was a bit low. Manning steps up, in trouble, down he goes. And the defense for the Cowboys gives Dallas a chance. Tank Johnson. Now the Dallas Cowboys, the number 1 seed in the NFC, 13-3 during the regular season. Down by 4, needing to get it into the end zone to advance to the NFC Championship game and host the Packers next Sunday. They are 48 yards away. Romo for Barber. Breaks one tackle. Puts his head down. Stays inbounds and picks up 9. Went right through Michael Johnson. Shoved him away. It's 3rd down. Romo in trouble. Flips it forward for Witten, who has a 1st down inside the 25. Dallas has a timeout left. Justin Tuck is having a tough time getting off the field, and now the clock is stopped as Tuck can't get off the playing field. 31 seconds left. Again, I'll say it again. The snap from Gerard is not getting back to Romo in time.
False start, number 75 offense, 5-yard penalty, still 1st down.
What's happened in this game? That one's better. 1st and 15. Pass is complete. They'll keep the clock winding. And a timeout with 24 seconds left.
That he can find an open guy.
Romo throws incomplete. 3rd and 11 with 21 seconds left. Pressure by Umanura. End zone. Creighton overthrown. Now it's 4th and 11 with 16 seconds remaining.
There's not a lot of good calls for 4th and 11, and Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator, knows that as well. And Corey Webster, they went after Corey Webster a little bit early in the game. They were able to make some plays, but when Aaron Ross went down, every one of these guys has been pretty much asked to cover one-on-one, Corey Webster especially, and he's done a good job, and now it comes down to one play.
On 4th down, clock running, intercepted. Giants, McQuarters, and the New York Giants are 9 seconds away from advancing to the NFC Championship.
Sure was, Joe, and I said the middle of the field's open. That's where the ball needed to go, but, just great coverage by R.W. McQuarters. And when he followed him in the seam, you can't say enough about this Giants team and what they just accomplished and the way that they played and what they had to do at the end to win this game. And I know Jerry Jones and the rest of this organization is absolutely sick.
There is a Manning in a championship game next weekend, and his name is not Peyton. Eli Manning has managed this Giants offense yet again. The defense with a heroic effort, banged up in the secondary. Good enough for a 4-point win here today in Dallas. A lot more to come as we take a break.